Hey guys, fucking Dave here, waiting for the woman to get out of the shower so we can go to Piqua, going to see Spiral from the Book of Saw. I've made a video mentioning this before, just how stupid that name is. Just call it Spiral, just call it Saw 9, I think, it doesn't matter. But from the Book of Saw, I mean, if you called it from the Book of John Kramer or something like that, maybe it would make sense, but I don't have my hopes up too high for it. Saw stopped being good after 3. That was the last good one. But I watched them every year just because it was something to look forward to, and the story got so convoluted and dumb that now they're doing a spin-off, not a technical sequel. So, I don't know. I expect it to be entertaining enough. As long as it's gory, that's all I care about. It's kind of nice to see a movie in a theater again. But just like the last time when we saw Reanimator, and that one fucking guy was just loud and obnoxious the whole goddamn time, so being a full-size regular theater and it's a Friday night, there's gonna be douchebags there, and they're gonna be loud and ruin it for me and remind me why I don't like going to the theater. That's besides the fact. We're gonna stop and get some food, so I'll probably have a rest and cheese video to go with this, hopefully. Depends where we go and what they have. But yeah, good stuff. I'll record more as we go, and I'll give my thoughts about the movie afterwards, and blah, blah, blah. So, stop saying so. Okay. Alright. I want to play a game. Well, we're in the theater. We're the only ones here, but we're about 20 minutes early. Like the wife keeps pointing out, it is kind of weird that it's kind of dead, but it's also Friday night. And it's Friday night, but it's also Piqua, Ohio. So, you know, I don't know. I'm fine with it. One time we saw It Follows in theater in Lima. It was a one-night only thing. I found out about it at like the last second. We were the only ones there, and it was a phenomenal experience, so that would be great if that happened today, but I'm not getting my hopes up, so. Why am I whispering? Alright, bye. So, we just got out from the movie. There's no way I can talk about this without spoilers. I was gonna do a mild spoiler or no spoiler review, but there's just, it's fucking impossible, so. Sorry, there's like something on the screen floating around. Either that or I'm high. Anyway, it doesn't feel like a Saw movie, but that's why it's called Spiral from the Book of Saw, not Saw 9. So it's supposed to be Saw-ish, which they do use the music a little bit here and there, a little bit too late for my liking. I mean, it's got traps and the cops trying to find out who the killer is, but it just seems very, like, all the cop stuff is so generic. It's just the typical, the one good cop in a office full of bad cops, and the killer is killing the bad cops, and it's painfully obvious who the killer is. They want you to think it's the one painfully obvious choice when it's actually the other painfully obvious choice. And when it gets a certain person dies, you know goddamn well who the killer is then, because it's just the oldest trick in the book. And that's the problem, is it's not a generic Saw knockoff, it's a generic police thriller with some Saw killings. The wife thinks the killings are kind of tame. I think it's little things like there's a finger one, and yeah, where that wouldn't necessarily kill you, but it's the little things like having your fingers or your nails ripped off, that little stuff. Like, I see a guy get his arm cut off, I can't tell you what that feels like. I've had a fucking fingernail ripped off, so I know what that feels like. So you see somebody getting their fingers taken off, I can relate to that and how much that's gonna fucking hurt, and it makes you wince. So the kill scenes aren't that elaborate, that over the top, but the killer's not John Kramer. So Of course, he's not going to have that expertise to build these big elaborate traps. I still think the traps are too elaborate for who the killer turns out to be. And this doesn't really connect to the other movies at all, which I'm glad, kinda, because they don't try to shoehorn more convoluted bullshit into an already convoluted as hell storyline. But the problem is that people going off on their own to try to use jigsaw traps and stuff for their own vendetta. John Kramer hated that, and that's what, like, Saw 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 we're all fucking about, was John Kramer making sure that these assholes don't get away with doing this shit under his name. Which, to be fair, this killer has his own voice, which is really lame, but it's more realistic, so I give them that. They don't use Billy the Jigsaw fucking puppet thing. They have their own little doll, so it is definitely a spin-off because it's doing kind of the same thing, but with in its own way. They still overuse the pig masks a lot, but I think it works in this one because the whole movie is basically about cops and corrupt cops. And with the shit going on in the real world right now, it's obvious that this movie was made to say something about all that. But I personally don't think horror movies that are supposed to be cheesy, fun, and stupid and over the top are the place for trying to get a message across that we basically all already understand. And I watch these movies to escape reality because reality is fucking garbage. So I have a real problem with just the whole thing be about, and it's going to divide people about how you feel about cops, because this is basically like an anti-cop movie, more or less. The ending, if you don't want to know the ending, cut the rest of the video. It literally ends with a black man raising a gun against his will. He's in a trap and he's being forced to do it. Cops walk in, blow him the fuck away, and then it ends. So the whole time you could be like, yeah, this has some anti-cop stuff, and then that fucking, I was speechless at that last shot, and that's how they ended the movie, because I was just like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. You don't want to say too soon, because that shit's been going on as long as police have existed. So it was, I mean, that's a hell of a way to end a movie, that's for sure. The casting choices, Chris Rock, I don't think he did too bad of a job. I love Chris Rock. Yes, he is a comedian. That's what he's mostly known for. I think he could do good at serious roles. This is like the first one that I know of. I haven't seen the new Fargo series. Don't plan on it. So I don't know how he is in that. And this, he does good. It's just, he does well. Sorry. It's just the movie itself, like I said, is so cliche, and I swear to God, the only thing that didn't happen was him say that he was 3 days from retirement. That was the only fucking cliche that didn't happen. But Samuel L. Jackson, I love, but he and Chris Rock, I think, have too much star power for a movie like this. Yes, the Saw series, as it became more popular, had, you know, some famous actors and stuff, and yes, the first one had Cary Elwes, but fucking Samuel L. Jackson, come on, his star power is so beyond this movie, and even though he's not in it that much, it just seems like, couldn't they just got some regular actor? I don't know. So, I mean, the acting's not bad, it's just, like I said, the script is full of every cliche imaginable. It doesn't really feel like a Saw movie. I would almost rather they just made another Saw, like Jigsaw, had the stupidest ending and the stupidest way to try to shoehorn it into the series. But by that point, you just laugh and you accept it because, hey, it's stupid. It's Saw. Who cares? You had fun watching it. This is not fun to watch. This is the first one in the whole series that was not fun to watch. I think that's because it was too serious. The message it was trying to get across by just hammering it into your fucking head. Like I said, the kill scenes were good. It was about the only thing that reminded me of Saw. Not the best, but definitely not the worst traps in the whole series, that's for sure. Great practical effects. Practical effects! So thank you for that. Not much else more I could say about it. I liked it. I didn't dislike it. I didn't hate it. If I rewatch, when I have a Saw marathon, I'll have to throw it in there. Because like I said, it's a spin-off, but it is technically still part of the series, and I don't know if they're going to make sequels to this, or if they're just going to make sequels that are just standalone stories, which is what I think they should have done after Saw, like, 3. After Jigsaw dies, they should have just done that, but then they still tried to bring John Kramer back into it, you know, post-mortis and all that. Post-mortis, post-mortem, I don't know, it's late, I'm tired, I don't have a dictionary, I barely have a dick. So anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. My wife's telling me to wrap it up even though she's driving, so this really doesn't affect her
going on and on.
at all. Yeah, well, that's YouTube, so nobody's gonna fucking watch this anyway. Anyway, guys, that's my review, kinda, whatever, ramblings about Spiral from the Book of Seesaw.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't funny at all. But neither was this movie. Anyway. Alright, guys. Something smart and witty. Okay, bye.